just sit so quietly with you at times, and the rest of the time they're bombing around, making complete idiots of themselves.
Is this the face only a mother could love? Bullterrier, the White Cavalier, is next on Breed All About It. One of the toughest members of the canine world, the present-day Bull Terrier combines its strength and determination with a playfulness which can make it almost comical. Just give them a ball, a frisbee, or anything else they can lock their mighty jaws onto, and a Bull Terrier will keep themselves, and anyone else around, entertained for hours. For those who can keep up, Bull Terriers make great pets. This is Maybelline, a 3-year-old white Bull Terrier, and Sammy, a 6-month-old brindle or coloured Bull Terrier. They're members of the Garlett family of Basking Ridge, New Jersey. Claudia Garlett had a 17-year love affair with the breed before her dream of owning a Bull Terrier came true. It wasn't easy, but she finally convinced her husband Ed to take the plunge 3 years ago when they got Maybelline. And their lives haven't been the same since.
My sack of potatoes.
When we first got May, Ed said, we didn't just buy a dog, we joined a cult. Because it seems like all the other people we know that own Bull Terriers were all cut from the same cloth.
I was kind of against it for a while, but then the kids wanted it, and I said, okay, I'll break down. And then when I first went out and met with the breeders, and I saw the dogs, and they came running up, right up to me and did a bully tuck, which is something they all do, where they tuck their head down for scratches, and I kind of fell in love with them right there. And then we went downstairs and saw May. You know, a lot of people think they're ugly dogs, but they're so ugly they're cute.
When I first saw a Bull Terrier, I was wondering if I was looking at a dog or some kind of vermin.
I didn't know what they were. I thought either they were like some kind of other animal I didn't know about, or like something like a new species or something.
Looks can be deceiving, but one thing is certain. Bull Terriers have a talent for making people fall in love with them. Their playful and easy affectionate nature makes Bull Terriers perfect pets for active families like the Garletts, who are able to give Maybelline and Sammy the kind of attention and supervision that the breed needs.
They are a people dog. You have to be with them. They want to be right in, like when I cook in the kitchen, they're underneath your feet and you're climbing over dogs and tripping. Do you have a friend for life?
Good girl. They're just the best of the companion breeds, as they say during the shows.
What makes him such a great pet is just that he's just so lovable. He likes to play. He runs around a lot. They're not that hard to train. They're very lovable.
A Bull Terrier can outlast just about anyone when it comes to playtime. They're inquisitive and ready to join in just about any activity as long as it looks fun.
These dogs have created a close bonding atmosphere. We all play together, we exercise together, we love together. They're a true companion breed.
Oh, yeah.
They're loyal.
They're loyal to
the end of the earth for you. And that's what they were bred for, to be loyal. And they certainly are.
The Bull Terrier has evolved into the people-friendly dog that it is today over the last 150 years. But the Bull Terrier's unique character, its determination and its muscular physique can be traced back to the 18th century, at a time when life had a rougher texture, when dogfights were allowed and well attended. English sportsmen began mating bulldogs with the now extinct White English Terrier. The result was a breed known as the Bull Terrier, and it was the choice among sportsmen. As fighting dogs, Bull and Terriers had to have extraordinary strength, agility, courage, and of course great resistance to pain. Because they were bred by and for gentlemen who had a great sense of fair play, Bull and Terriers were taught to defend themselves and their masters, yet were expected to refrain from provoking any conflict. By 1850, the Bull and Terrier had become further refined. It was no longer just a fighting dog, it became known simply as the Bull Terrier.
They were really the creation of a single man by the name of James Hinks, who lived in Birmingham, England. And James Hinks was a dog dealer in that he bred dogs and sold them to people who wanted dogs.
As chairman of the American Kennel Club, David Merriam knows dogs and bull terriers in particular. He's nearly 50 years of experience with the breed. For 3 of those years, he served as president of the Bull Terrier Club of America.
To really understand the breed, you have to go back, well back into the 18th century and into the early part of the 19th century, when in these pre-Victorian times, they had some rather nasty habits and pastimes. And that is, they had things that they called blood sports. Among those blood sports, they involved dogs. And whether the dogs were involved in bull baiting or bear baiting, and those were sports, if you can call them sports, in which they would sick a number of dogs on a bull or a bear and see how long they lasted. And the populace apparently enjoyed that. Among the blood sports also was pit fighting, in which one dog fought another dog.
The practice continued into the early 1800s, but gradually its popularity faded. By the time Queen Victoria took the throne in 1840, bull and bear baiting were illegal.
In 1859, a significant thing happened in England, and that is they had their first dog show. It was the Birmingham show, a show that still is holding shows today. And so James Hinks began breeding dogs for dog shows and for people as fashionable pets.
Within 10 years, these fashionable pets had landed in the United States, and in 1885, the American Kennel Club recognized its first bull terrier.
AKC had only been in existence 1 year when they recognized the Bull Terrier, so it was one of the early dogs that was recognized. The Bull Terrier Club of America came into existence in 1897, and this gave a great impetus to the breed in the terms that they were organized, the breeders were talking to each other, and they began putting on their own shows. So with the strength of the start of the Bull Terriers over here in the club in 1897, the breed was really off and running, and it became very popular in the very first part of the 20th century.
The Bull Terrier Club of America, which recently celebrated its 100th anniversary, is still going strong, with over 800 members, many of whom gather for the breed's premier event, Silverwood. Although the breed is relatively small in numbers, Bull Terrier owners are passionate about their breed, to say the least. Just the mention of Silverwood to any Bull Terrier owner is certain to get a rise out of them. Since its inception in 1970, this annual convention and competition has attracted Bull Terrier owners and their dogs from as far away as Europe, Australia and Japan. Mary Reamer is one of the top breeders and trainers of Bull Terriers in the United States. She's a fixture at Silverwood and just about every other important Bull Terrier show there is. Her dogs have won numerous awards, and in the tradition of the Philadelphia-based Silverwood kennels that served as the driving force behind this event over 30 years ago, Mary continues to set the standard for the breed.
I